Hello everyone, in this G vlog I'm going to cover up the test screen, how to set up this watch. I'm going through roughly on the complications that this vintage model have, so stay tuned for all of it, and at the end of this video I'm going to add in the close-up photos of this piece as well. So let's get into it. This is the G-7600 series R for Rasta Color series 2957 module. I actually opened it up to clean this thing up because this thing is old and beaten up. Just look at that, the build of this band. It's like entering over here and there it is. There's not even any screw holes in there. They're just aesthetics, no screws, and just plug it in. They're just like that. The screws goes over here, not here. This part is screwed, this part is screwed, and they're not glued together as well. They just like built in and colored differently, but very detailed and well made as well. Very impressive. This is the guard and for the ventilation on the wrist, and this is the upper part of the bezel as well. Similar there. Just look at that. Both of this look the same, but just look at that. When you look at the watch body itself, you can see that this part below and the upper part is very different, and I believe this bulge going on top here is actually the memory card using the e-data mode. This is where it stores all the information, pretty big, and that's probably why this watch is longer than it should be. Okay, now before I continue, I'm just going to show you guys the test screen for this model. Of course, there it is. All the pixel up here will be used to show the time, and also all the letters and digits in e-data memory mode while you're storing all your information. This is the auto light indicator on or off, DST on or off, PM, RAM time, the hour, minutes, and second. Percentage will be viewed at e-data, of course, to show how many percentage of memory that you have left. DFT also for time, you have two parts to show the time depending on which mode you are at. This will show the times, or this will show the times. Alarm signal snooze indicator on or off. This is the auto repeat indicator at countdown timer mode. Press again, similar, and 2549, and back to timekeeping mode. And let's show you guys how to set this thing up. Press and hold this adjust button, then the second will start blinking. Press it to reset to 0 and press mode. You can now switch the DST on or off at 1 hour. I'm gonna leave it off. Next we're gonna have a seat code. Sydney, pretty weird because you should add the DST after you set up your city code, but probably never mind. Tokyo. Next, hours and minutes is so far so accurate in my case. This is the 12 or 24 system. Let's use 12 so that I can show you guys the P and AM indicator on this side. Then I'm gonna have the date, the calendar, year, months, and day. So far everything is accurate enough, and we're back to the second stop blinking, and press on or off here to finish setting up the watch. Now the backlight for this model, just look at that, very impressive, right? Press and hold the backlight and this indicator will light on, off, on. There it is. I mean, I like the backlight for this model. And at timekeeping mode, if you press this, nothing will happen, and you press play or set, nothing will happen as well. Press select or mode, E data mode. So set pass is basically you can add password in this mode. I already add in some information like gshock over here, GHF. Let's add in C. There it is, G-shock action channel part 1, and you press it tells you to set it up, and you just wait a little bit, and there it is, it's already set up. Press start over here, and you can see that I already used 3% of the memory up here, so 97% memory left, and I could add a passcode on this data. So just in case you add a password or email address or phone number, you can rest assured that this data will be safe stored in here, because you can add a passcode, digit passcode actually. So there is 1 1 2 2 2. That's the indicator that I showed you about. So you can add 4-digit data just like currently smartwatch, but the difference is that the encryption for this is probably not that safe because it is all boot. If you forgot your password, just in case you need to take out the battery, and that will erase the data in here, so just keep that in mind. Basically this data is safe. If anyone to try to hack it up, nothing will happen. So set no password, just gonna leave it empty. Okay, that's pretty much it on e-data. Next we're gonna have a world time. AM in Jerusalem now 9:10 minutes, now PM over here on local time. So press here, and you can use 2 buttons, which is neat. So basically view 2 separate city in but at the same time press here to add the SD in the city time if you want. Okay, basically dual time on this part. Press mode again, we're going to go to alarm, and this is the signal on or off. Just leave it on. Alarm number 1, I'm gonna try to leave it on. Alarm number 2, number 3, number 4, and snooze alarm, leave it on as well. While you're setting up your alarm, you can see the current local time as well, so pretty neat way to check, like if you want to set 10 minutes after or whatever time. Let's try to set this thing up. You can set the hour, the minutes, and the specific date that you want this alarm to ring on January 1, basically. Reset it back. So you can also add in one more interesting part, which is why you set up the alarm, such as birthday, or you can basically spell everything out if you want. BIR, birthday, surprise on date, certain date that you want, and you can set the time at what time you want the birthday alarm thing to ring. Very neat, impressive. None of new release model have this sort of feature. Very small things, but very impressive. I think that's probably here. This memory card do this work. Impressive, very impressive. So set this thing up. I'm just gonna show you guys what it could do. I'm gonna leave it there, and we're going to timer. 15 minutes countdown timer. Pretty much simple. There it is. This animation will count to seconds. At the same time, view for local time as well. Stop and reset, and we're gonna have a stopwatch. Start and split time. Continue. Start and reset back to 0. That's pretty much it. 1 over 100 milliseconds, seconds, minutes, and hour. Impressive. And we're back to time people. That's pretty much it that you need to know about this vintage piece. Very impressive. Very, I mean, this is almost perfect watch for regular people. You don't need all this composite thermometer, all this type of sensors. This is pretty much it that you need on a watch. Basically, if you just want to tell the time, straightforward, and this size small as well. Okay, go watch my review video for full look and some things I need to know as well, as I already mentioned. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do leave a like and subscribe for more G-Shock related contents in the future. See you guys later. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and